Howdy gamers, old gamer guy here. Welcome to another first hour impressions video. This game was not even on my radar, but I'm kind of a sucker for sci-fi, and if you watch my channel you know I'm kind of a sucker for survival games. So here we are. I played the game for about an hour. I have edited that footage down, and now I will give you some very vague opinions.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching?
We'll come back to the concept of decisions being branches in your life a bit later.
That was a tough landing.
He soon realizes it could have been much worse.
Oh, no, it's the captain. Shit.
The captain's dead, but hopefully someone else made it.
Mobile base. There it is.
The base is not responding. The captain is dead. The good news is, climbing is pretty easy. You just press X. And, oh, hey, look, there's some more pods. Maybe we can... Oh, no.
Why? Makes no sense.
Yeah, why are they sending astronauts in individual pods out here? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But never mind that. There's radiation approaching.
Radiation wave? Now? Oh, shit. It's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
It's always something, my grandfather used to say. But luckily, as fate would have it, there is a sprint button. And even more luckily, there doesn't seem to be stamina in the game. There is a readout on the back of the suit, but I don't think it's really a meter that's running down. In any case, I'm able to sprint all the way to the base. And I guess I should mention that I am in quality mode here.
Yes, the elevator. Quick. Come on. Come on. That was close.
All right, so far so good. This old sci-fi nerd is pretty enthralled.
Hello?
Unfortunately, no one else is here, but pressing the touchpad brings up the base overview and you can kind of figure out where you are. And they want me to go to the comms room and try to contact Earth. So I find the comms room on the overview and just run up to it and press X.
Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? Mayday! Mayday, anyone?
The connection is terrible. They think I'm the captain, and I could tell them that I'm the new captain.
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm not the captain. I'm just a builder.
This conversation goes on a bit longer than I'm showing you here, but eventually the unknown figure gives you a dire warning.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet, and I just have days to escape? Is that right? Sunrise. Perfect.
It's always something. My grandfather was right. We just have a few days to escape this place. We're going to need to build some things, so we're going to need some resources. So we're going to have to collect those resources. And right now it's telling us we need to go outside and collect 60 metals. So I'm making my way back to the airlock. Unfortunately, it tells us that every night there are these high radiation levels. So it is late in the day. I might as well get some sleep. I said there was no stamina, but that's not exactly true. You do have to get some sleep. You can get tired, you can get exhausted, and those things can negatively affect you. But never mind that. Here we are going into day 2, and we have sunrise in 8 days. We're waking up at 7 a.m., and apparently if you go to bed exhausted, you may sleep a little bit later than this, but I think I woke up at 7 a.m. every time during this video, so far so good. But never mind that. Let's head back outside. We're looking for shallow deposits, and we need to look for a reddish color. As I rotate the camera around, you can kind of see, like I said, I'm in fidelity mode, but motion blur is turned on, and for me, with this game in particular, fidelity mode with the motion blur is smooth enough. But never mind that. Here I am extracting some metals. I'm going to go over here and do that again. It's as easy as pressing X, but keep an eye on the clock as I do this because time speeds up. We are moving through the day, and you want to avoid being tired or especially exhausted at the end of the day. But never mind that. Let's get into some base building. And I think you can probably get the idea that eventually as you expand the base, you're sort of playing a game of Tetris here and moving things around like puzzle pieces. But the good news is you can do this without using any resources. So over time, I will change the base around. A little bit later in the video, I will change it around some more. But right now, I am building a workshop and another section of elevator. And once I do that, I can go straight down there. I don't think these things are built instantaneously exactly, but they are built very quickly, and the workshop is already up and running. So I can go over here to the workshop queue and schedule the polygonal scanner. I'm going to need that to find some more resources. And now I can go over here and actually build the thing. Time speeds up once again, but now I can go back outside, and this time I'm looking for a blue sort of a smoke, and this represents organics. But now I'm about to run into another small problem.
I don't have a climbing hook. Not yet. I'll have to find another way.
A side tunnel beckons, so I explore that way, but then I notice some weird organic material on the ground, so my inner sci-fi nerd takes over and I take a closer look, but I need to press on toward that blue smoke.
What the hell? Could this be rapidium?
It could be rapidium, and that's exactly what we are here looking for. Rapidium is a substance that we hope to use to help our crops grow on Earth eventually.
Smoke. I should look for organics here.
So we made the polygonal scanner, and the polygonal scanner actually consists of a number of probes. I think there are 6 probes. I don't know if you can eventually increase that number, but we are basically trying to place these probes and triangulate to figure out where is the deepest point of this deposit. And so I'm placing these probes down. Eventually you can run out of them, and you can use triangle to pick up the ones that you placed before. And eventually, I think this took me like 3 minutes of real time, but eventually I found the deepest part of this deposit of organics. So now I can build a mining outpost by holding L1 and bringing up the build menu. There is the mining outpost, and we can place it here on this spot. Notice that I can't really move it around. There is a designated spot to put this thing. And now I need to connect it to the base with pylons. So as you can see, each pylon needs to be within a particular distance of the previous one. but I can place these and then stretch them toward the base. I obviously don't give a damn about maximum efficiency, but nonetheless, I managed to connect the outpost to the base, and now I can fast travel. I'll have to go back there and actually perform the work to collect those organics, but never mind that. I just got tired. It is 2300 hours. I just got tired, and there is another incoming radiation wave, so I'd better hightail it back to base, get some sleep, and wake up well rested in the morning. It is now day 3. The fatal sunrise is in 7 days, so I need to get to work. Using the lift is pretty easy. You just hold down X and then use the analog stick to move up and down. But here you can see I am fast traveling back to the outpost, and then I can sort of reorient myself, and now let's go try to mine some of this potential rapidium.
I need to collect a sample.
I wasn't really paying attention to how much I needed right here, so I may have been wasting critical time. And then when I came back over here to the outpost, this was when I realized that I had to actually perform the work to get those organics. So I ended up using most of this day collecting organics here. So maybe I wasted so much time that I'm totally screwed already. I don't know, but I got to think positive. So let's fast travel back to the base and try to put some of these resources to good use. Static Face seemed kind of skeptical that I found any rapidium at all.
Am I sure? I don't know. Everyone is dead. The sun's coming. There's radiation everywhere. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Test it.
Test the rapidium? How would I do that?
Need blueprint provided. The womb.
A blueprint? The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Sample of DNA. Provided.
So we're here looking for a substance that promotes cellular growth, and they want me to build a womb. So I think you can probably guess where this is going, but as you can see, I have rearranged the base a bit. I now just have one elevator shaft, so that's a little bit more efficient, but let's get to the womb and test this rapidium.
Here goes. DNA sample. Rapidium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea. Oh, of course. What else?
Static Face is excited about our discovery, but he reminds us of our danger.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Static Face is beginning to wonder just how obtuse I am, but never mind that. It's time to prepare some meals. This is a survival game, so we do have to have some food. I'm scheduling 6 mush meals, and now I'm going to go over here to prepare them, but I don't get very far before I get tired. And like I said, if you go to bed exhausted, then you will oversleep in the morning, and time is critical. So now it's day 4. The fatal sunrise is in 6 days, and I'm going to go back and get back to work on this food. All right, now we have some food. I don't remember making him actually eat, though. But never mind that. It's time to test the engines.
Whoa. What just happened?
It's always something.
Come on. Don't do this to me now. Sorted. Let's give it another go.
Oh yeah, now it'll work perfectly.
What? Not again.
So I have to go down here and throw the lever again. Man, it sure would be nice if I had somebody here to throw the lever for me. And of course, Static Face has an obvious suggestion about that, saying rapidium can save us.
Only the captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Man, that was easy.
So now Static Face has given us access to the quantum computer, and he wants us to go check our data consistency, whatever the hell that means. What could that possibly mean?
What is this? Mind records.
Mind records. I don't remember signing any release regarding my mind records.
What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
Yes, these are the major memories in this guy's lifetime, stretching all the way from his birth to right up to this very moment. And some of them are good, some of them are bad. They concern his parents, and then later his wife.
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
So we're finally coming back to what I said at the beginning of the video about branching decisions in your life that branch your life in different directions. And so we are searching this guy's memories for a place to potentially branch out and do something else.
What? What is it doing?
I just told you what it was doing.
I remember that alternate life path. So this is what the branching is about?
Finally, the light bulb goes off over this guy's head. So the quantum computer has identified one place currently where he could branch. There was a moment where he left home. And so using quantum mechanics, we can create a clone of myself where I didn't leave. And so now this clone will be better at doing maintenance on the base. Unfortunately, this is about where my first hour of play ended, and I'm probably leaving you with more questions than answers. But I do find this to be very intriguing as an old sci-fi nerd. This does seem like a linear game, which I have mixed feelings about because I like to have a lot of replayability, a lot of replay value where random things happen, and I feel like this is going to be a very linear sort of a game with not a whole lot of variety, but I do think there are going to be places where I can make decisions that change the outcome. So I am looking forward to playing through more of this. What's next on the channel? Like I said before, Ready or Not is coming out in less than a month now, so I'm very excited about that. I'm not sure if there will be another game between now and then that I will want to make a video for, but if there is, you will be the first to know. But that will do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. For now, as always, thank you very much for watching.